slow down.
Hello world,
Hello.
it's Rockast.
You know, it's your boy Alas.
You know, co-host Cody.
Cool Palace in this bitch.
It's a conversation in the nature, you know what I mean?
We back at it again.
Back at it, you know, finally.
Finally.
We're sitting down, you know,
Yeah,
trying to talk about life,
So I talk about
the
everything,
world,
bro, to be honest.
everything.
We're trying to make this conversation go worldwide.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? Like trying to make our conversation. We're trying to share our conversation with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And because we believe that our conversation is $1 million conversation.
For sure,
Somehow,
for sure.
you feel me?
Also, like,
Yeah.
I feel like our intention is to spark ideas into people's minds as well.
Wow.
If you're feeling like you're stuck, or if you're feeling like you're on the way to doing something great for yourselves, it's
No,
like
100%.
maybe our story, our conversation can help stimulate that.
No, 100%.
You know, not turning 0 to 1, but pushing the 1 to 2, 3,
2,
4.
3.
You know
For
what
the
I mean?
better, you know?
For
the
sure,
better.
for sure.
100%.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
How you been though?
Chilling,
the-
bro.
how's
Just
the
got
tour?
back.
How's
Tokyo
China
lit.
everything?
China's crazy, bro.
China, yeah?
Yeah. One thing that I learned from like China tour was like being myself is the best way to like market at,
Oh,
at
God.
any stage, at any like country.
No, for real.
Like even the language barriers and stuff like that, I didn't mind because like they felt my energy, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you feel someone's energy, you don't really need a language. Like
just need-
you just
yeah.
need that connection in the
Vibration,
mind.
you know?
Yeah, for sure. It's like so many cool people in China that
Yeah.
put me on. Like shout out DJ Cell, shout out
Yeah.
Who's This Radio.
Yes,
They're
sir.
mad cool people. You might have met him though at Lion.
Lion?
Yeah,
What's his name?
DJ Cell. He's a
That's not
OG,
the guy
bro.
from Thailand, right?
No.
Because
Different.
he told me about this guy who owns a club in Thailand.
It's a similar group, but he was at the event at Tokyo Vitamin
Okay,
when I DJ'd.
Oh, I see that,
Yeah,
I see that.
but mad cool.
Nah, bro, like, just like
yeah.
you said, being yourself is the only way, though.
Only way, bro. That's like,
It's like,
and you know, like people say it over and over, like
Yeah.
be yourself. But you never know like what it truly means until you find it on your own.
nah, for real.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what people meant by, be yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, keep it natural type shit. Like,
Yeah.
just do what you like type shit. Like,
Yeah, and also I take into account like taking advice from the right people too.
Mhm.
Like recently I realized maybe sometimes I've been taking advice from people that haven't even done it, you know,
nah, for real.
in the way I want it.
Yeah.
So like not just like successful people, like getting advice from successful people,
Yeah.
but like also people that genuinely have that it factor,
Yeah.
you know? Like that's like
You know, also,
Pretty much
sometimes
key.
I realize that like advice that don't really matter, cause like at the end of the day, what you're trying to be is gonna be based on who you are.
For sure,
you know?
for sure.
And it's not gonna be based on other people's,
Yeah.
you know, life. It's gonna be based on who you are and your character.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see that turn into a career, you know, and opportunities, and you know.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
sometimes you can take advice. You can just consider it in your head, right? But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, it's gonna turn out on who you really are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I had a second thought. It was like, not just advice, but when you take this path of like learning from other people,
Yeah.
from different regions, different experiences, it's not like taking the easier route,
Yeah.
but you're like learning from their mistakes as well.
Not 100%.
You know, I feel like that's key because obviously you're gonna have your own path,
Yeah.
but there might be similarities between
Yeah.
people in the same industry. For example,
Yeah.
like a DJ or an artist
Artists,
that
yeah.
made this mistake where
Yeah.
they're like, oh fuck, like maybe I should have done something different. You know?
I mean, like, it's just like it's an easier shortcut, you know?
Yeah.
It's an easier shortcut. But at the end of the day, whatever you're gonna learn,
Yeah.
like, you're gonna wanna make your own version of it.
For
you
sure,
know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like, even if I learned a skill today, like tomorrow I'm not gonna do the same skill that I learned. I'm gonna just try to like, you know, finesse
Yeah.
it in my own way.
Oh god.
you know?
Maybe it's not advice. Maybe it's like guidance.
type
I think
shit.
that might be like the word for it.
type shit.
Yeah.
It's more of guidance, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guiding you and guiding yourself to like not the right path, but
Yeah.
like your own path,
Your
kind of.
own path, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this question though. China or Tokyo?
In terms of what though? Because
mean-
there's so many ways to look at it. Like as
an
a country,
artist. Yeah, as an artist.
as an
Like,
artist.
and, like from the eye of an artist.
From like realistically speaking, I
Yeah.
think China is enclosed in its own platform, own internet, own system, right?
I like the
So-
exclusivity though. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
it's like the fandom there is like insane. Even me, like I have a small following, and I go, and like I met fans there. I was
Yeah,
like, bro, like
that's
how do I
fire.
even have fans? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're like, oh, let's take a picture. Like that felt good.
That felt good. People are
knowing that-
vulnerable.
yeah.
I bet people are more vulnerable.
Yeah, and knowing that like a guest DJ is that appreciated, it's like, wow, like that's
Yeah,
cool. Like I don't even
absolutely.
have mixes out, and they're like, oh, like I seen your video, blah blah blah. I'm like,
Yeah. That's
"Oh,
hard.
bro,
That's
like,
hard
that's
though.
cool. Like,
That's hard.
but
Sometimes out here, like people might know you, but like
Yeah.
they won't come and see.
bro,
they
I
won't come
feel
and
like
say what's up. You know?
I feel like Tokyo, like, it's cool for artists to like pop off and stuff like that. But when you're like on the come up, people don't really support you like
No,
that.
God. People don't
it's-
really give a fuck until you're up. You know?
I read this thing like recently.
Hmm.
Someone said like a lot of people are jealous of your potential, not
100%,
not just what
100%.
you have. So
But the
what-
potential that you have.
so like maybe you're here and they're here,
but your potential
but
is
they're
there.
they're seeing you go all the way here, and like they want to stop you at the right amount so that they can shine.
The only way they can stop you is just by being silent and not interacting.
Yeah.
Actually, you know?
And then something that's like mind opening is like, if you really think about the world in its state right now, there's so much money to make,
Not for real.
so much money is printed
Yeah.
to the point where like you don't even need to stop someone from being successful.
Successful.
It's like,
Cause like there is so many people to satisfy.
yeah,
like,
bro.
Like, you know, like there is so much money to be made, you know, like, and it's crazy that sometimes you can be in your own city, and then leave your city, and then blow up in a different city, and then
Yeah.
come back, and when you come back, now you finally you're getting the respect that you
Bro,
wanted.
that's like,
That's weird.
it is all you need a fucking guest DJ at a different
For
country,
real.
like
That's like
to
that's
gain
weird,
respect.
you know?
Yeah,
Or
I
to
mean,
get booked, like, you know?
yeah.
Like,
It's like business is people, right? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
but then the character of the people shape the business as well.
No,
So it's
100%.
like when you do business with people that, or when you get booked by people that are malicious
Yeah.
in their intent, where it's like they just want to use you to get the right amount of people to come to the event, for example. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like they're not really respecting the music that you're
music.
putting out, but they're only like gaining from like the following or like community,
Community.
right? Or even just image for branding.
not for real.
Oh, like you want diversity?
And also a lot of artists
You know what I mean?
are the same. You know, when they go overseas, they get more
Yeah,
love than
for
their
sure.
city. You know,
Yeah.
but shit, like,
Yeah, that's something that I learned. It's like, wow, like it's the same everywhere, except it's different in layers of like characteristics of people. And China was very like welcoming. There's so much like
hard.
bad, like we talked about this before, but like there's such a bad image of, not bad, but like a weird image
Image
that
of
is
China.
created
That's how I
for
feel.
China.
but I feel it's completely opposite. Like,
Yeah, bro. When you go, you experience it. It's
and
it's
I
different.
love Chinese people. Like,
Oh God.
yeah.
Shout out Sex Puppy,
experience,
bro.
Yeah, shout out my friend, Sex Puppy, bro.
Yeah,
my
bro.
brother.
Oh God.
Not for real.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's got their own color, you know.
Not 100%.
So it's like if you
100%.
have respect for yourself, you automatically respect the other people's like energies, you know, their space.
You start with yourself and how you see yourself. You know,
Mm-hmm.
then it's gonna come out. You know, and people are like.
Yeah.
It's how you approach yourself, you know? It's very
Yeah.
important how you see yourself. Yeah.
It's a vibe. For
But
sure.
that's hard though. China was success, you know?
Yeah, I mean, first time being like on tour as well. Like, I think communication too. I felt as important as your actual work.
No,
If that makes sense. Like being, not just being on time or stuff like that, but like being like
able to communicate.
Yeah,
know
and
how
then-
to talk. you
Yeah,
know?
learning how to talk, but also like having the right energy into the conversation. Like not being like so gassed up about being booked and being like, yo, like I'm a guest, so like treat me right type thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like more so like having manners.
Yeah. No,
and,
100% though.
Yeah. I feel like those
Yeah.
those are like the things that I learned the most. And I mean musically,
Yeah.
I think like being like us, I feel like we love all genre, right?
Yeah.
And like some DJs are like strictly professional in this
In one
lane,
genre,
this
yeah.
lane, this lane.
Yeah.
But hearing like DJs around the world, not just like Chinese DJs,
Yeah.
but like Korean DJs,
Korean,
you know, like Australian DJs, like shout out Jason.
Yeah.
Like these people have like a unique taste, but also like a vibe making sort of like
Not for real.
energy, like building
It's how you
building it.
represent it though. Like,
Yeah.
How you represent it show who you are
Yeah.
as an artist or as a DJ.
Yeah.
So how you play your music, even though if it's a corny song, the way you deliver it, that's the sauce. That's what people want.
Yeah.
People don't want the only good songs or like, you know,
Yeah.
the 40 chart. Like you can play radio 40 chart. People not enjoying that, you know?
Yeah.
People want the art behind
Yeah.
the song selections. you
Wait,
know
but
what I mean?
like from a DJ aspect, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think makes your delivery
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
and what do you think makes it bad?
What makes my delivery good is my choices and my belief in the choices. And
Like belief, as in like confidence, or
yeah,
like
my
belief as
confidence.
in-
Yeah, my confidence. Oh, this song gotta come after this, because I feel like people need it in this second, and I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
I want to hear it myself. I love this song. When you're a DJ, the most important person in the room is you. You gotta be having fun, you know, before others. Yeah, of course you're gonna play for others, but you gotta be okay first.
Yeah,
You know,
with
you
your
can't be bored.
selections, For sure.
You can be bored, you know. If I feel bored for a second, I know the crowd is feeling my boredom.
yeah.
I
Like when
know
you're
that-
standing
yeah.
still, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not like
When I have a song and I feel bored, even though I'm dancing, when I feel bored, I have to change it on the spot.
yeah.
Because I know they're gonna, after 3-5 seconds of me feeling bored, they're gonna feel it.
Oh,
So
God.
the most important person in the room is me, because I'm the vibe provider.
Yeah.
I'm the one who gonna
Curator.
bring the new vibes, old vibes, mix that, make people sing, make people dance, you know, make people bump heads, you know. You got the control,
Yeah.
you know. So it's just like how you gonna represent it on like what day, what time, you know.
Yeah,
And,
delivery.
yeah, what like you enter the room, you smell the energy, and then you be like, okay, then I got this. Let me change that. Oh, I see some girlies like let me move them a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I see some people trying to have fun, but they kind of, you know, in the corner.
Yeah,
let me
like
bring
they're kinda
them inside.
shy.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
bring them inside. So just like you're the only one who can control everybody,
Yeah.
you know. But at the same time, you gotta be the one who having fun.
Vibing.
Make sure you're lit, you know. Make sure
Yeah.
you're going crazy, you know,
Yeah.
because you're the most important person. For real.
Who do you think are like your, since we're in Tokyo, right? Like
Yeah.
who do you think are your favorite like DJs?
DJs.
Yeah.
Uh,
Besides
'cause I
like Cool Palace
Cool
DJs.
Palace.
Yeah.
I like open format, like club DJing. So my favorite DJ is Revolver from One Oak,
Yeah.
and then
Revolver's dope.
I'll say Sinatra,
Sinatra.
because they're the one who taught me as well DJing.
Yeah.
And then I would say third one, I like Nastug.
Nasdaq
The
is
way she
dope.
plays,
Her set at
the balance that she have
her set at Aston Martin was cool too.
was cool. Yeah. I
That's
mean that's
dope.
bro. She before, I don't know. It was her set at One Oak probably. It was like I didn't know she can play hip hop like that. Like you know what I mean? Like I thought it's only like it's just dance music, but she started playing hip hop. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like,
her
she's
main genre
talented.
is like
she's talented. Yeah.
like dance, funk
Like
kinda
Bailey, yeah, like Afro
vibe,
Bailey,
Yeah.
that type of vibe. But
It's like summer vibes.
yeah, summer vibes,
Yeah.
like dance vibe, make you move, you know. But after me being in the booth with her, she's talented.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
got
so
it.
she's
for sure.
talented,
And
yeah.
she's USB too.
She's USP too,
Yeah.
and she know like just like Sex Puppy, she knows how to control
Like,
the
control
scenery,
the
you know.
floor.
You know, it depends on how you start. So if you start with the USP, you're gonna feel comfortable in USB. I started with a laptop,
Me too.
so I feel comfortable.
What do you think is the main difference between computer DJs and USB DJs?
Like what you mean by
Like-
difference?
Like, what? Like, in simple terms, like, if you're a computer DJ
Yeah.
and a USB DJ,
DJ, okay.
what is the main difference between a USB DJ and a computer DJ? For me, I feel like
Yeah.
when you use the computer,
Yeah.
you search the songs a lot like faster, but also like even on USB you could play effect sounds.
Yeah.
But like it's easier to just click on it.
Click it, yeah.
Or if you have like a like SX11 mixer,
Yeah.
then you could just press the button
Press
and
the button,
sample.
yeah.
And also I think like having two screens to look at when
Yeah.
you're DJing, like you
I feel
get
like
I don't know.
I feel like,
different views.
using a laptop and USB, the difference between them is like driving an automatic and manual. You know?
Mm.
It's like at the end of the day, like you can drive.
that's kinda
but-
cool,
Yeah,
though.
that's kind
It's
of
like,
cool. Like if you
think
have a
about it like a
laptop, you drive an
car.
automatic.
Mm.
You know? And if you USB, driving manual, because you kind of going this here and there. You know?
Yeah.
Going here and there, and you gotta sometimes you gotta. But like when you like using Serato, you drive an automatic because all you gotta see is in front of you.
Yeah.
And you just want to type in quick. You got
Yeah.
files. You can do a lot of stuff. You can stream.
Yeah.
You can record. You can, how you say it? Like you know that you can go to Tidal and then search up a song, right?
Yeah.
You know that you can go to your SoundCloud and just get the song from your
Yeah,
Serato,
and then
right?
on the spot type of thing.
And that's really like Beatport. And that's
Yeah.
really helpful because like sometimes I just like have, let's say I'm in a party and people want to hear techno, but I'm not specialist in techno.
Yeah.
So I can just go to my Beatport and download like most 100 like best songs
Yeah,
of techno
stream techno
this
songs.
month, and then I'll just go crazy on my set, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like saves me time and like I'm more confident with it, you know.
Yeah.
That's what matters actually. Before, there was a lot of like technical problems with like having a laptop,
Yeah.
but now after technology and after Serato updates and stuff,
Yeah.
like now you can actually go crazy with
Yeah.
the HID.
Yeah.
HID connections. If you have like three
3 chords.
Yeah, 3 chords.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best way.
That's like
3
having
chords.
a controller on a CDJ, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
need that SL4. You don't need that like scratch system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like literally having a controller on a CDJ,
Yeah.
and that's comfort for me. Like that's, you know what I mean?
I feel like that's how I feel comfortable too. Like
I'm
even
very
on
comfortable, you know.
even on like different clubs and different sceneries,
Yeah.
when you have like the setup
Setup, yeah.
that
It's
you're used
completed,
to,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
You know when the laptop in the middle and you have that deck here and then you're just standing in the middle.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to go left
Go
or
left,
right.
right, yeah,
You know, and it's like papa.
Yeah.
You know, you can just press the fader because you know what's going on the screen. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for me. That's everything about DJing. Like, you know, that's my important part of having a laptop, man. Just like
Yeah.
going crazy.
For me, I feel like going back to like the favorite DJs. I like DJ Alamaki.
Alamaki, yeah, you go hard.
Bro,
DJ Alamaki is OG.
when I heard his set at Born Free, right?
Yeah.
His like, first of all, like his song selections like really
Fire.
really fire.
Yeah.
But at the same time, his like keeping his like groove
Yeah,
for like an hour set
yeah,
and not like coming down.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like a lot of DJs like want to play something to switch up the vibe, right?
Yeah,
But it
100%.
doesn't feel like he's switching up the vibe, if that
Yeah,
makes
it
sense.
feels like a trip.
Yeah, like keeping up the whole thing.
That's
I
what makes
felt like that was
people
cool.
a better DJ, which is like
Yeah,
it just you gotta like let's say your set is an hour.
yeah.
It's how you carry that hour, you know. Even if you're
Yeah.
going down, slow music, it's how you're gonna carry it. It's like a trip, you know. It's like, and that's the difference between like techno DJs and club DJs. Club DJs, house DJs, and club DJs. Club DJs is like they go like this, right?
Yeah,
But like techno DJs and house DJs, it's like a trip.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Storytelling.
yeah,
I feel like DJing is also a storytelling, you know,
Oh, yeah.
but by words and by songs.
yeah,
And the way people like house music and techno, I understand it because it's more of like introducing feeling by sounds. You know what I mean?
Instead of just words and
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's a different type of like
That's
approach
true.
and like style and ears, you know.
I like both.
I like both, but I was just like, I found myself in that club scene,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
why I like to DJ,
Yeah.
like open format, you know?
For the audience, right? Like maybe you should tell them like how you started DJing, like when you started,
Yeah,
how you started.
I started DJing 2019, 2018. I started, who taught me is Colleen Lowe, shout out to Colleen.
Yeah, Tokyo Love Hotels.
Yeah, I used to be young at that time, I used to be 18 or 19.
Yeah.
And I just told her, I texted her, yo, I want to DJ just to DJ at your party,
Yeah.
teach me. So I remember going to her house and she taught me, she put me on like Q points and stuff, and Serato. That's why I started with Serato, because she was a Serato girl.
Yeah.
So
Thank God she wasn't Record Box, bro.
no, 100%.
Bro.
100%, bro. Like,
I'm not a hater of Record Box, but
I'm
like,
not a hater, but shit.
Yeah.
You know, bro, before I had to use it, but whatever, though, it was kind of whack, but whatever. So 2019, yeah, I started DJing at Tokyo Love Hotels, the party. And the way I was DJing is like, at that time I used to listen to SoundCloud music.
Yeah.
So I started downloading these music and I was DJing SoundCloud this whole time.
Yeah.
Ripping off songs from YouTube, you know, I don't give a fuck, you know, like low quality.
Shit. Yeah.
And I was going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know how to even like beat match.
Yeah.
But I was just going crazy out of the vibes, you know?
Yeah.
And what's funny is like, I never practiced. I just did it on spot.
Yeah.
Until I learned this whole thing, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
On
I
the
was figuring it out on the
CDJs.
spot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, seeing DJs doing it in front of me, oh, that's how y'all do it, I bet.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me running that differently though. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Yeah.
Like you see the sauce and then you like come up with a different recipe.
100%. You have to though.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You know, the sauce gotta fit who you are, you know? That's when you know that it's original. That's when you know that it's a sauce and it's not a juice, you know?
Yeah. I feel like even when I started, which was like 2020 during COVID, like mid COVID, I was gonna go back to America. I don't know if you remember. I was contemplating whether I should go back or stay here and take a gap year because it's like
I remember.
too hectic in America, right?
Yeah.
I felt like it was like a turning point in my life during COVID where it's like, why not try something I always wanted to do, which is music, but I didn't know how to like even navigate music because all I was like a listener, you know?
100%.
All I did was listen to music and not touch instruments or anything like that. So I was like, maybe DJing might be cool because not only do you get to like turn up the parties, but you also learn like the production side of it because you hear different sounds, you hear how sounds match each other, and it might help me elevate to the point where I make my own music, which now I do, and I'm so thankful that I started. Because like I remember I went to Tokyo Love Hotels event with like me, Mazen, and them, and we're like, oh shit, like that's going crazy.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And then I was straight from America, so I was hearing like the SoundCloud music that I'm used to.
Like you fuck with, you know, the sound that you fuck with.
Wait, like what the hell? Like there's shit like this in Tokyo. You know what I mean? Like a cool realization.
It was a new scenery, 100%.
And I was exactly like you, bro, because I was just trying it on the spot. My first time DJing an actual set was at Rockast Nights Out, like the first one.
Oh God, I remember, bro.
Bro, our Rockast Nights
Out was crazy though.
If people remember our Rockast Nights Out,
bro,
crazy.
It actually was, bro. That event was crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, people still talk about it, and it's like it's so cool because some events that we do now, you see people that's been supporting since Rockast Nights Out and how they evolved.
How they evolved.
And some people are like models now, or some people are like DJing too. You know what I mean? It's cool that we like got to inspire.
We've been doing this though. We've been putting on the culture. You know, we've been the kids of this community, and we've been feeding the community. Yeah. And we've been making our own culture, and we've been running shit up. And we've been going crazy, you know what I mean?
I feel like we don't talk enough of like what we do, we just do it.
But that's why we
But I
make
feel
it a
like
podcast
I feel
right
like
now.
this is a great opportunity to not only like be like, yo, we did this,
Yeah.
but at the same time like letting them know with transparency that like what is our intention. Because I feel like a lot of people ask like, oh, what is Cool Palace? That's been the question for like the past 2-3 years, I feel like, right? Like since we started.
You know, people are always looking for something to label,
That's the thing.
you know?
Yeah.
So when people are questioning it, it's better for me than people knowing what type of time it is. You know, so I let people question it until they figure it out by themselves. You know, Cool Palace to me, it might mean something.
Yeah.
But Cool Palace to you, you might just have to find the answer for yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I feel like curiosity in anyone's mind would drive like the right intentions
Right intention. Like I don't have to label something for you to understand it or for the people to understand it. But we're here. You're gonna see us doing it, and then you're gonna get your answers completed. You know what I mean?
Like if any of the listeners have been to our events, like you know we're for the people. We're never for like the typical like money making schemes and like getting clout and like stuff like that.
We've never been. We've been for the community and for the culture.
And I think the right people have respect for it. But I think there's been a market change where there's so many DJs now. There's so many models now. There's so many people that's trying to do it.
They're trying to do it like us.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's cool. Like we were talking about this earlier. We're like, yo, you don't realize how much we inspire people and how much we inspired.
Yeah.
And some people are gonna think about it and be like, oh, now you didn't inspire me.
Yeah.
But like subconsciously we did.
Yeah. And just to make it clear, Cool Palace isn't a group. First of all, it's not a typical like collective. It's more of a vision. Yeah. It's more of a lifestyle. It's more of a mindset, intriguing, 100%. Like seeking peace and love. You know, like
oneness and diversity. You know?
Freedom of mind, building, like continuing the growth, stuff like that, and like
100%. I mean, when I say Cool Palace is our growth as well. You know.
Yeah.
Because the more we grow, Cool Palace is also growing. So it's a measure of how much we grew, you know, in the matter of time, you know?
Yeah, and I think it's also the right energies crossing paths at the right time too.
100%.
In terms of not just people, but like groups of people and community. 100%. And I think that's why like when you took control of like, you and Mazing took control of like the sports aspect, I feel like that brought a lot of like, value, but also like health awareness too.
No, 100%.
Because I think a lot of young people are like party goers now, right? And they're so like social media focused that sometimes they forget to exercise, bro. No, and that's like simple too. Like
in my head, like, all right, so Cool Palace, all right, we started doing parties, right?
Yeah.
And now we community leaders, right? And we leading community to parties, which is like destruction.
Yeah, of your body.
Of course it's fun. It's destruction. We gotta lead them to sports as well. We gotta lead them to the good, you know?
Yeah.
It's only, you can't be negative, you gotta be positive, you know?
Sure.
Lead them to fashion, we lead them to a lot of different spots, right?
Yeah.
But the importance of sports, bro, like health, and us as young people promoting health, like I feel like this is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know?
I think like the events started off the right path into like what Cool Palace is like inspiring to be, and then not just music but fashion wise, like we all model, right? So like we had this idea of like not just inspiring people to like find their own style, because I feel like that's so cliche, but being like okay with what you put on, having 100%, confidence, like
100%.
That's something that maybe not many people can feel yet because of what's displayed as cool, you know what I mean, in the world. But you can wear whatever you want, bro. Like whatever color, silhouette.
Not for real.
Like it doesn't matter what gender this clothing piece has as a societal image. Like you can wear a skirt and still look cool.
Still look fire, you know?
Yeah, and like we'll never judge someone based on their appearance or
100%,
you know what I mean, where they're
100%.
from, and that connects to like oneness and diversity as well.
100%.
You know, fashion, music, entertainment, sports,
Entertainment.
everything combined. It's diverse, but oneness in that vision where it's like, yo,
The
like,
palace, you know, building
you-
the palace, you know.
you could be the one, and you could be the whole. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like you don't have to be a piece of society and just be okay with it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I think it's a choice too. Like people have like infinite choices of life, and
100%.
whatever choice you make in life is up to you. But at the same time, it's like you need to make the right choices.
100%.
And for you, for your family, for the community, for the
you,
love
exactly,
of
bro.
it. Like
100%.
I think that's the key too.
I mean, I hope people just get the vision,
Yeah.
and if you didn't get it, you would get it on the way. So
Yeah,
like,
and this is only a start. So,
Yeah.
like, even this conversation and our continuing of this podcast, right? I think every conversation will be different,
No,
but at the
100%.
same time, the theme and our intention will stay, you know, to like not just inspire,
to
but enlighten people of
Yeah.
the openness that we have. And yeah, maybe people didn't know that we could talk like this, you know
Nah,
what I
for
mean?
real,
Like
for
maybe people had different images of us, and you know,
we wanted to do this podcast for a minute. Bro,
yeah, for a
real.
minute, bro.
For a minute, we wanted to
Yeah.
talk as we wanted to talk as people who are actually doing something
Yeah,
in the city of Tokyo, you know. And
Yeah.
we would love to put on a lot of things.
yeah,
We would love to put on people. We would love to, you know,
Yeah.
lead people for the better.
yeah.
you
And
know?
we aspire to like not just put people on, but also have guests to learn from. You know?
100%. Like
people
I'm
that's been-
always a student.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
for
always
sure,
a student.
for sure. I
But
think,
also,
yeah,
I tried a lot of stuff, you know.
yeah,
We tried a lot of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have a lot of experience that we can share.
yeah, for
you
sure.
know, like what we did, people are trying to do it right now, you know. So
Mhm.
like, might as well give it out, you know, and like
Yeah,
put them onto the real sauce, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think just to allow our listeners to have input in our content as well,
Yeah.
like maybe in the comment section, just have topics or some things that you want to learn from us. You know
Or
what I mean?
talk, like
Talk
whatever.
about,
Yeah.
You know, because first of all, like we gotta let them know what we do, not just
On God.
DJing,
On God.
but what do we do on the side?
On
is
the side, yeah.
modeling, right?
Modeling,
But the
music,
music,
rapping.
right? Yeah, we make our own music, right? But also we curate events,
Curate events.
creative direction.
For real.
You know what I mean? And that sounds so vague, but then we've done so many things that it has to sound vague. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
for real.
And yeah, I mean,
Designing, like
yeah,
at this point, there's nothing that we didn't do
yeah.
in terms
and,
of like
and there's nothing that we didn't do, but also there's so much more that,
that
we want
wanna
to do. Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
So much
And
more that
this
we
is-
want to do.
This is
yeah.
one of them, bro.
Well, for real, so much more
Yeah.
that we want to do.
Yeah.
And we want to evolve on
Yeah.
it. That's right. It's always good to have a podcast where we can talk and
Yeah.
put it out so we
Yeah.
can evolve.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we can get rid of that energy that we had, so we can, you know,
Yeah, move
be
on to the
butterfly.
next
You
step.
know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
for real. No,
Yeah.
no. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're so excited.
Yeah,
we just
for real.
want you know, listeners, but also like us to evolve, like you said.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're excited to have like guests too, like for real.
Oh yeah, I want to have a lot of guests.
Like, yeah, like
I want to have a
our
lot
friends,
of guests. Yeah.
Our friends and family here. Yeah. International DJs, artists, creative directors, designers, even established people that's popping in Tokyo.
Businessmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owners.
Owners.
Engineers too.
Type shit.
That'd be
type
cool.
Shit.
Yeah, we're open to anything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Call it a shot.
yeah. Call it a good conversation for
Episode
today.
1.
Episode 1. Rockast.
Rockast Crew Palace.
Yeah.
Shout out to Video Trend, my brother.
Yeah. Shout out Trent in the
Yeah,
cut.
you know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Current events.
Yeah. Let's get into that.
So we got some albums that dropped recently. I don't know what you guys been listening to, but
Lucky just dropped. We got the new Tim's album. And then Four Bats, I've been playing that a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know, what do you guys been listening to?
I've been listening to Thames.
Yeah, Thames is hard.
Thames is a beautiful human being.
Yeah, first of all.
The,
Not just
like-
as an artist.
like Afro soul, like
Yeah,
you can like the essence is beautiful.
yeah.
So you know, I was watching this documentary she put out on YouTube, right? And she was saying this part where she was like, I don't want to be never a slave to my music. This is my release, you know. Music is only for my release, and I don't want to get. She don't want to get stressed out of this industry, and she don't want to get stressed out of just only making music without no inspiration, you know.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, that's just like, you know, I
It
felt
hits
in
the
my
soul.
bones, you know.
It hits the soul.
I would never treat music as like, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to do it every day, but I'm not gonna push myself to be slave. You know what I mean? For it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, like the Lucky stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's still on that lazy flow. You know what I mean? Like
But-
he's
but,
on that
you know-
lean flow.
You know,
which is
Lucky's
cool.
a storyteller. Though.
Yeah. For sure.
Like, I don't think Lucky should change his style.
No,
I
for
like
sure.
how Lucky do it,
Yeah.
and Lucky is talking on a beat.
Mhm.
You know?
It's like chill trap.
Yeah, Lucky is talking on a beat and
Yeah.
shit fire. To be honest,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. And then Four Bats. I think. Did you watch the documentary?
Yeah, I watched this fire.
Bro, it's like from a heartbreak, you can make such a masterpiece of like YouTube type beats. It's like, wow.
Imagine a heartbreak can make you, like, viral.
A star.
You know what I mean? Like star, big
Yeah.
star.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, I feel like that's like a cool representation of how you can, like build your inner power to like do what you love to do. You know. And it all
No,
comes
for
from
real.
experience too.
Not for real.
Like when you talk about your real shit that you've been going through, it's like, of course that's going to resonate more than
Then
when you
a lot of
fabricate it and when you
Type
make
shit.
up these stories, you know?
Type
It's
shit.
just cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so second topic, you know, Team Tomodachi that went viral, the video outside of the convenience. And then we got the girl version. One of our friends, Eliana, she did
yeah. Shout out
the girl
Eliana.
version with a
Shout
group
out.
of girls to play this video.
Oh yeah.
Tell me what you guys' thoughts are on this.
Nah, shout out Eliana though.
Gee,
Eliana,
come on, that's-
like, she got the flow.
Oh god.
Eliana, she got the flow. And when she put it in Japanese, like, she deserved that.
Yeah,
to be
no,
honest,
she
she
did it.
deserved
She
to blow
earned
up.
that
To be
too,
honest,
for
like she
sure.
earned that. And I think Eliana should do more Japanese flows like that.
Yeah.
Bro, Eliana's up. I see her doing tours right now.
Yeah. Shout out her, bro.
I'm happy for her.
Mad
You
cool.
know, we used to, bro. You know how many times I booked Eliana?
Oh yeah, at R3.
R3.
Yeah.
I booked her at even for Tokyo Level Tales.
Oh yeah,
I
oh
passed
yeah,
it,
oh yeah,
bro.
oh yeah. For sure.
Like
She's tough.
she been a performer before this music video though.
Yeah.
She been a real artist. Like
Yeah. I think that's what people don't know.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's what people
she's not
don't
like
know.
a one-time thing. Like.
she
Yeah.
been even my father like fuck with her music. Like the vibe that she have, the
She made
energy,
people dance. Yeah.
the
for sure.
energy. Like she gotta make you dance. Like she
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
make you get attention. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
she gotta make you put eyes on her.
Yeah.
That's why I
but
fuck with her. Yeah.
I feel like the Team and Tomodachi, that trend in terms of like people hopping on the remixes, I think that's so cool because like it not only puts light on like the Japanese like hip hop scene, but also
Went
like
over, yeah.
yeah, it like unites like the global, you know what I mean? Like it's a unity type of
It's a
thing, you know?
unity.
Like even the song title itself, like team equals
Tomodachi.
friends. So it's
And,
a cool
like,
vibe.
I feel like it's the best hip hop like rap song after Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, from out of Tokyo for
It's
sure.
been that while, yeah. It's
Yeah.
been that minute.
And it's at that scale where it's like super global now, and people in America, people in Europe, like
Yeah.
they know this song. Bro, I played it in China.
They went crazy.
Bro, they were screaming, bro. Like, so
No, that's
yeah, it's
hard.
cool,
Though.
it's
Shout out to Yuki Chiba.
yeah, shout out Ko, bro.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's real art, you know.
Yeah, real art. Oh,
All right, so last topic. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, the Drake-Kendrick Lamar beef.
Yeah.
yeah.
What are your thoughts? Who won? What are your thoughts on the whole
What's
thing?
your favorite song out of that whole beef?
Family Matters and Push-Ups, and Not Like Us.
Okay.
So you're rocking with Drake.
Yeah,
I'm,
you're rocking.
I'm Team Drake though.
Yeah,
No
that's
cap.
2v1 right there.
Like, I'm Team Drake. Like,
Yeah,
I like pop. I like vibes. You know.
yeah. I
like-
feel like that song
Yeah.
Euphoria was like too personal, like in terms of like attacking.
Mm.
But at
I mean,
the
it's
same
a diss.
time,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a diss
Yeah.
track though.
I think it's not just about their beef, but
Yeah.
also like it's the simulation to like the hip hop
Hip-hop,
scene
yeah.
as a whole. Like,
for real.
I felt like even the Chris Brown and Quavo diss, like
Yeah.
it generated that movement where like
Yeah.
people had to be open and diss each other. So
Yeah.
I think it's a cool
I
thing.
feel like
that
Drake
happened.
did it like. Drake did his songs like he's in a rap battle.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I feel like Not Like Us was like in there already. Like
Yeah.
he already made that.
Not Like Us sounded like a song.
Yeah,
already.
too commercial.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I mean, Drake's style is commercial,
Yeah.
but like the way he did it is like he's having fun with it, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
He
like
said-
a rap
he-
battle. You
yeah,
know
he
what I mean?
said I'm big in Japan.
Oh,
bro.
God, like-
Shout out Drake. Bro.
Shout out Drake.
Oh god.
So yeah, I mean, type shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with the art that Drake's do. You know,
Yeah.
as a person.
It's a bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, both of them are great artists.
yeah,
I don't think like anyone can say who's better. It's just a preference type of thing too.
100%.
Like music, you can't really just. It's not like MMA fighting. Like
Fighting,
you
yeah.
can't have like one winner.
100%.
The listeners will choose who they reside on. So
Who they reside on.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people who saying Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like,
I think the majority says Kendrick.
Yeah.
But then again, some people are not even music fans. They
Yeah.
just are with the movement. They're just
real.
yes men. So
I mean, from the beef, from like the 6-7 tracks, the only tracks that you can listen to it like every day is like
it's push-ups and Not Like Us
and Family Matters.
and Family Matters. Yeah,
Yeah.
those three.
Those
So,
three that you can just like bump to it in your
Yeah.
headphones or like in a club.
Club
right?
is playing Not Like Us a lot.
Nah,
now.
100%.
And push-ups too.
Nah, Not Like Us go hard.
Yeah.
You saw that baby like remix?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
the
yeah.
baby right now, he's doing freestyles.
Yeah. The baby's been freestyling.
Bro,
a
he
lot.
just hops on any freestyle and he just gets like 5 million views, you know?
Yeah,
Some
crazy.
pocket money.
Crazy.
Oh god.
He did Danny Lay dirty though.
Oh god.
He said, "Let's make a baby and then dip." That's crazy.
Danny they baddie though.
Oh god. Yeah, but
All right, so episode 1, Rockast.
yeah, that's a wrap.
I think that's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, sir. See y'all next time.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya. See ya. Drop a 50 bag for the mob in the spot. Oh, I was
Oh,
really
yeah.
trying to keep it PG.